the young, incredible one.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, and a lot of buzz with this one. Extra buzz, Charles, because the Dolphins trying to become the first team ever to win the Lombardi Trophy inside their home stadium.
And it looked like the Vikings had a heck of a chance a couple of seasons ago, didn't it? They were rolling in the playoffs, possibly could have gotten there, came up just a little bit short. A number of teams have had that chance over the years. Detroit, they've had the Super Bowl in their stadium. I guess the closest we've had was when San Francisco won it in Palo Alto in Stanford Stadium just down the road. But the Dolphins' last Super Bowl trip was 1985. A loss to those Niners, ironically enough, in Super Bowl 19. Where? Stanford Stadium. And they've won it twice, but you have to go back to Super Bowl 7 and 8. 1973, 1974. Hard to believe that proud franchise hasn't won one since.
Meanwhile, it took until Super Bowl 52 for the Eagles to lift the Lombardi Trophy for the first time, and they are back looking for number 2 just 24 short months later.
Didn't take long, did it? Made it back to the big game, and let's be honest, we're never going to forget that first Super Bowl title. That win over...
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Wentz now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall in. Gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make
Results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
This is Howard on 2nd down. Trying to run a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun. Wentz. Aguilar has it. And on the delay, it's Howard. And a good pickup for. From midfield, here's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi.
Hey, let's get there.
He finds his target. It's Matthews. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it factor, which means they're going to play large.
Number 53, class 53.
On play action, it's Manning. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down.
He locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Look at the spin.
Balance.
There goes Allen Hurns. And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone. 5-yard line.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And from the 20. Now Wentz. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. 9 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. To Charles Davis to another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And or it could get worse. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing his Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
After review of the play,
this challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes.
Up and it leads to 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Pretty move. Possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do?
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is taken down deep and looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Defense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get out.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown. 50.
Intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push.
About 6 yards to go. Wentz now to throw. And he will not be able to hang up. You probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because...
Up on 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. To throw, it's Manning. Flush to his right.
The wraps, and on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Manning. And he'll be taken down at the...
Really put a pop on him. And here, he's going to wind up losing yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a throw over the middle and completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss left side into the hands. Now Wentz. And good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of...
Again, it's Barkley. Super Bowl 54. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Barkley. And boy, 4th and inches. And Manning keeps it himself. And he'll be touched down here, but not before free yet. But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And able to get this.
Any day. 25. Go.
Now Saquon Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside.
And the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment,
and they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.